My name is Tim Barnwell, and I'm a commercial photographer based in Asheville, North Carolina, and also do fine art photography. I've been photographing most of my life. Seriously, I guess it began in college when I started working for the Annual and the newspaper, and I went to the University of North Carolina at Asheville. Like many of my generation, my early influences were the landscape, art, and documentary masters of photography from the 1930s to the 70s, and after Ansel Adams, Edward and Brett Weston, the FSA photographers collectively, especially Dorothea Lange and Walker Evans. But I also love the portrait work of Imogen Cunningham and Arnold Newman, the urban landscapes of George Tice, and the work of Paul Caponegro and William Clift. In any case, it's great to learn from the folks who came before you, from their imagery, approach, and subject matter, and from the arc of their careers. I worked as director of Appalachian Photographic Workshops, which I founded in September of 1980, and we operated until October of 1988. Our staff, including myself, taught the basic nightly and weekend workshops, and then we had weekend workshop taught by visiting master photographers, which included Cole Weston, Ernst Toss, George Tice, Galen Rowell, Freeman Patterson, Jerry Yulesman, Robert Farber, John Sexton, Nancy Brown, Art Wolf, a lot of notable photographers. We had a good attendance for many years for all of these workshops from throughout the Southeast when photographers would come visit and study with the masters. My fine art work is basically my love, and that's my identity. These projects at all have resulted in the books The Face of Appalachia, Honors Furrowed Brow, Hands in Harmony. Looking back on them, they all make sense and they seem to fit together, but obviously that was never the intention, and it's not something I could foresee in 1979 or 80 when I graduated college. You always, looking back, wish you could have had time to do more, but I think I did quite a bit in documenting this kind of lifestyle. Now, I love to travel. I go out to the desert Southwest. It's a favorite place of mine, but it always just kind of freshens my eye. When I come back, then I realize what's unique here, and I think that's, as a photographer, that's really what I'm trying to key in on. You're kind of giving it importance and relevance and saying, you need to look at this. And I think what I've tried to do is be part of that culture that I grew up in, but also divest myself of some of that, be able to step back and be objective and look at those things in context and say, wow, this is really unique to this area. You don't see this here. And that's really exciting for me, and something I really enjoy is just trying to capture that, so that people may not get it now, but I think in looking back from a historical context, it'll be very important to, just from that standpoint. But I'm not really trying to create historical photographs as much as I'm trying to use subject matter that I really have a strong connection with and try to make it art. Don't often succeed, but that's the goal ultimately, is for that to happen. And once in a while you get lucky and you create something that kind of rises above the fray and stands out, you can call art. But it's really difficult. That's the challenge for, I think, all artists, is to be able to find subject matter that both resonates with you and also allows you to reach your potential as an artist.